From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And getting to start, Nick Martinez. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
Seiya Suzuki.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Strike 2. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit, and a man aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, right side. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's PCA, a true athlete, and we see that on display when he's patrolling the outfield.
Yeah, and now a Gold Glove winner. Plus, he led all outfielders in outs above average in 2025.
Crow Armstrong with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss as he was out front. High fly ball right field. Fraley settles under this one. He's got it, and that is that. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jonathan Aranda leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Line drive. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, bases empty. Junior Caminero digs in now. 2 for 9 so far in the series. On the ground to third, and foul ball. A little bit low. Ball 1. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Rays. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Down the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Carson Kelly. Kelly matched a homer in his last game. Kelly getting the start at catcher, batting in the cleanup spot, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .360. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
Got him swinging. Now 1 away.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Matt Shaw, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off a mound.
No score here in the second. A changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca.
Ball, low.
The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man, that got him square in the mask. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And here is Carson Williams.
Ball, outside.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. On a line. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. No score. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. In the air to left center. Simpson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery up to hit. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Now here is number 5. Right through there for a strike. The Cubs with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in for a strike. 1 and 2. To the right side. And that chance handled. On to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the dirt, blocked. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1, the Rays nothing. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Oh.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 8th, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fiducia went deep in his most recent game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Just off the inside corner. And that is ball one. Center field. Crow Armstrong under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Jonathan
So the Rays
Aranda.
batting order turns over. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Short hop liner, handled it short. In time to Bush. That ends the frame. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 3 innings complete. Back after this on the show. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Show me why you fine. Don't waste no time. Just shake that waistline. You know who I be. Up in VIP. They
In
want
the air, out towards left center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Matt Shaw. The 0-2. Just misses with that one. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Go ahead run on base.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara. He's 0 for 1.
0-1.
Hard hit, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kingery in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Kelly at third. Conforto over at second. Alcantara on at first with 2 down.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. 1 runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Number 5 in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the air, out towards right center. Fraley has a beat on it, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman, Johnny Diaz.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bank wallet. I'm my own penny. I've been on penny.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
No, that's high.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So up next, Junior Caminero. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Oh.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
DeLuca in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Alcantara should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Save! It's 3-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Williams in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3, the Rays 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour, so the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Suzuki on at first. Nobody out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Pete Crow Armstrong now. His dad Matt grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play base, runner on the go, pitch in for a strike, safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that is that. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 3-2. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Strike! Whoa!
The 0-1.
That's out the corner.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. Fraley goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Fiducia now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Cubs 3, the Rays 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here, I so deep. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. I protect my.
Now pitching for the
Cole
Rays,
Sulser
number
on to pitch here.
71,
This is his
Cole
3rd time out this year.
Sulser.
Matt Shaw now at the plate.
Ball. Hot.
In for a strike, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Got him. One away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Conforto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Hey! Ball.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Kevin Alcantara.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Kevin Alcantara. 1 for 2. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead at 3-2. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
No.
Up the middle, Shaw. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Rays,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jonathan Aranda will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
No, that's high.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth.
Both.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. In the air, left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman
Yandy Diaz now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the third baseman, Scott Kingery. There's a strike.
That's the ball. Nope, ball 2.
Into left center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There's the shortstop at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That catches the corner. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Suzuki stands in now and watches strike 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
No,
And that's
that's a
awfully
ball.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Bush, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one ripped, but foul.
That's the
Tough to
ball.
take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Suzuki headed for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. No outs, runner over at third. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Digging in, Carson Kelly, 1 for 3. Check swing, went around. Strike one. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. In to score from third. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Michael Conforto. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's now a 6-run lead. Here's the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa. And that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. This one is an exact. Close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
In time to Bush, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it, takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, shortstop
So digging in, Carson Williams. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jacob Webb up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brown getting cranked up as well. Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Cubs 8, the Rays 2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Seymour. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Down to third baseman, Scott Kingery. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Benjamin Cowles.
Now it's the shortstop. He's already homered in this game.
Hey.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Out towards right center field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya.
Back to the top of the order, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. Over to Diaz. And that's the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead at 8-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Webb.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Down the left field line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one ripped to left and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Hunter Fiducia. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. Fraley leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now it's Gavin Lux. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Up next for the Rays.
So back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Two on, 2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. Line to left, and that's just foul.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
The Rays with a chance to get back into it here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8. Back now in Tampa Bay. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Bush leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That misses. Ball 1. The Cubs up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Huh.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Hey!
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. It's the Cubs 8, the Rays 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Ben Brown.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And leading off
Yandy
for the
Diaz
Rays,
getting
first
ready to
baseman,
hit.
Yandy Diaz.
Foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball 1.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
In the air, right field. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. They're down to their final strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
8-2 the final here, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.